Good morning, welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some partly to mostly cloudy skies out there this morning with some low cloudiness. Going to see that low cloudiness start to erode by the afternoon hours with just partly cloudy skies for the afternoon hours. We'll see unseasonably warm temperatures once again today with temperatures in the mid 80s for highs. And we'll see our low temperatures tonight in the mid 70s. So we'll see very warm temperatures. Actually going to see overnight lows that are warmer than our average highs for the next few days. So very unusual warm weather pattern that we're currently in. Looking at our conditions the last 24 hours across the Mid-Atlantic region, seeing temperatures in the mid 80s to the upper 70s. Pax River was the warmest at 86 degrees. Here at Wallops we were 83 for our highs. Last night saw temperatures drop into the upper 60s to the lower to mid 70s. Dover was the cool spot at 68 degrees. Here at Wallops we were 74 degrees for our overnight low, and that is about 20 to 25 degrees above normal across the Mid-Atlantic region. Last 24 hours we did see some traces of precipitation at Baltimore, Washington, and Newport News, our locations seeing dry conditions. As of 9 a.m. we are seeing anywhere from sunny to mostly cloudy skies across the region. See some sunny skies across the Tidewater. Here at Wallops we were mostly cloudy with a temperature of 79 degrees. Looking at our sounding from this morning, we have a east wind. The low level is about 6 knots, becoming southeasterly and move up from 3 to 9,000 feet, about 10 to 15 knots. And then we see our winds become more southwesterly above 16,000 feet with a peak wind at 25 knots at 25,000 feet this morning. And our freezing level is at 15,000 feet. Looking at our vegetation IR band, the idea what kind of cloud cover we currently have out there. You can see most recently we have just some low-level cloud cover across the eastern shore and the southern portion of the Delmarva Peninsula. Going to see those low-level cloud covers start to move farther to the inland portions of the Delmarva Peninsula for the afternoon hours, and that'll give us more partly cloudy skies. Looking at our radar this morning, just some ground clutter around the radars. Seeing a little bit of rain shower activity well off to the south and to the west. Not going to see any rainfall across our region today other than some pop-up showers across the northern and central portions of the Delmarva Peninsula. Looking at our prog charts the next few days, we will have high pressure in control today, just humid and warm conditions across the region. For tonight we'll have high pressure remaining under control. Possibility of some low clouds building in across the region for the overnight time period. But we will remain dry across the Wallops region. Area high pressure will remain in control for our Wednesday morning. And looking into our Wednesday afternoon, we'll see Hurricane Michael making landfall over the panhandle of Florida. That's going to be giving them some very bad conditions and adverse weather. Expecting a major hurricane making landfall on that location. It will weaken and move towards our region for our Thursday into our Friday morning, and right now looks like the best chance of rainfall the next 7 days will come Thursday into Friday morning, with the tropical moisture associated with Michael moving up into our region and giving us the possibility of some heavier rainfall. Looking at our risk chart for today, we'll have a high around 84 degrees. We're moving up into the 80s already. 10 o'clock we saw 80 degrees here at Wallops. Overnight we'll see 74 degrees for our lows, so remaining about 20 to 25 degrees above normal for overnight lows, and seeing those overnight lows actually warmer than our average high temperatures for this time of year. Our winds will be out of the southeast this afternoon at 8 to 13 knots. Then it'll turn slowly tonight at 5 to 10 knots. A slight chance we see that patchy fog or low clouds with the abundant low-level moisture we have across the area. Looking at our 24-hour terminal forecast, we're going to have mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies this morning, becoming partly cloudy in the afternoon. A chance we have a ceiling around 3,000 feet this afternoon. A slight chance we have some showers in the vicinity, especially off to the north and to the west. Overnight we'll just see partly to mostly cloudy skies with a good amount of cirrus across the region at 25,000 feet. And by tomorrow morning we'll just see partly cloudy skies across the area. Our tides are slightly above normal. Looking into Wednesday into Thursday, Wednesday will be partly to mostly cloudy and unseasonably warm. A slight chance of morning fog and low clouds, and also a slight chance of an afternoon pop-up shower. We'll see a high of 84 degrees, so about 15 to 20 degrees above normal for our daytime highs on Wednesday. And Wednesday night we'll see mostly cloudy skies, a chance of a rain shower, and low cloudiness. Unseasonably warm and humid, a low of 75 degrees, and that low will once again be about 20 to 25 degrees above normal. We'll see a yellow for precipitation and a yellow for our ceilings and visibility. And for Thursday, we'll see mostly cloudy to overcast skies, rain likely, and a slight chance of an embedded thunderstorm. Be breezy and humid with a high of 82 degrees, a red for our rainfall, and yellows for lightning, wind, and ceilings and visibility. Looking at the next 7 days, we're going to have 84 degrees for Tuesday and Wednesday, overnight lows in the mid-70s. Thursday, we'll see the remnants of Michael moving towards our area, especially south of our area, giving us some rainfall, and in combination with a cold front moving towards our region, going to give us a chance of some heavier rainfall, especially Thursday night into Friday. Right now, the track of the system as well as the placement of that cold front is going to really detail where that heavy rainfall sets up. It looks like there will be a fairly good boundary of heavier rainfall versus lighter rainfall, or a sharper gradient across the Delmarva Peninsula. Looks like Wallops should be in the heavier rainfall, but it's several days out, and we'll continue to monitor where that rainfall will set up. Friday will be much cooler than we've been dealing with recently. Only a high of 64 degrees as you'll see the rainfall in the region. Gusty north to northwesterly winds across the region. And then Saturday and Sunday will finally feel like fall. Temperatures in the highs only in the mid to upper 60s. Overnight lows in the 50s and the 40s. So finally a preview to some fall weather as we've been continuing to see summertime type conditions here at Wallops. And then by Monday of next week, we'll return to above normal temperatures with a area of low pressure moving into the Great Lakes, giving us area high pressure setting up off the southeast coast with the return of more humid and warm conditions. Give you a brief update on Hurricane Michael. It is currently in the Gulf of Mexico, Category 2 hurricane at 100 mile an hour sustained winds, moving north-northwest at 12 miles per hour. It is expected to move in this north-northwesterly direction and then finally move more northeasterly as we move into tonight into tomorrow. And by tomorrow it looks like it will make landfall as a major hurricane across the panhandle of Florida, and then move quickly from there into Georgia, and then much more quickly in forward movement from Thursday into Friday and off our coast by Friday morning, with our conditions possibly deteriorating for our Friday morning with the heavier rainfall across the region. Looking at the latest model guidance for Hurricane Michael, it is look like it will make landfall in the panhandle of Florida, then move into Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. One bit of disagreement between the models is these are the hurricane models, mostly based upon the GFS upper levels, and the GFS is taking this system a little bit farther to the north, while the European ensemble members are taking it a little bit farther to the south. I would more agree with somewhere in between of those two, similar to what the National Hurricane Center track here showing in the dark blue and bold outline. That's going to move it somewhere in the northern portions of North Carolina on Friday morning and giving us some rainfall across the region. We'll continue to watch Hurricane Michael as it does move towards our region as a weakening system, but we'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 and 10 a.m. to give the latest updates.